Here we are. With I guess an offline stream. What's an offline stream? It's a stream where I don't actually stream it, just record it. And you guys get to see it later. You know? It's a video, for crying out loud. It's a video. Now, Stray Gods, let's see what this role-playing musical is about. Seem to be working. Test it out to see if it worked. It worked. Act 1.
"4 hours. 4 hours in a rented gym that still smells like socks and childhood trauma. And where did it get us? Other than bored? The band wasn't even looking for anything specific. We just wanted change. We wanted to see who was out there, if they'd show up. Well, they showed up all right.
You know, I had a dream where this exact thing happened. Except we were on stage. And naked.
We were auditioning.
Not all of us. Okay, it was just me. I was naked. I think this went better.
Maybe you should try that?
Hey, we should consider that. We could be the Naked Band. Coming soon to a really private auditorium near you.
You know, somehow I believe you'd actually do that.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with a hard no. Okay, let's just wrap this up. Kaz,
Why not?
do you need a ride?
Just to Brian's. I'm, crashing on his couch until I get a new place.
What? You said it'd be 2 days.
You know you like having me around. Whatever.
Have you heard yourself snore?
Hey, Grace, you okay? I know you've been kind of loose ends since you left college. I was just hoping tonight would cheer you up.
You are the best. I'm okay. No, you meant well. It's frustrating. I don't even know why it would be frustrating. You're the best. Why
You're
not?
always looking out for me, Freddy.
Well, that's the deal, right? Best friends to the end.
Right. I just wish it wasn't always so one-sided.
Hey, don't worry about that, really.
Don't
Grace.
worry about that. No, don't
You'll
worry.
get through this.
Don't you worry.
Music is your life, Freddy. You're the drummer, the lyricist. All of this was your idea.
The drummer and the lyricist.
I wish I knew where I fit.
Okay.
I think you fit. You know that, right?
Yeah.
It's usually the vocalist that gives out the lyrics, but okay, the drummer.
You coming?
I'm gonna.
Drummer
hang out
usually
a bit
doesn't
and
even
walk
get
up.
any songs.
I'll see you at home.
Maybe once in a couple of albums he gets one of his. But okay, the drummer lyricist, sure.
Like a boat lost at sea, with no sails, not a breeze. I am drifting cold waters, no star to be seen.
Are we singing now? We are singing.
Is the world too much, or is it just me?
Is this just a video and not really a game?
At my feet, everything I've learned wasted on a girl who doesn't know how to be free. Like a boat lost at sea, with no sail, wings, not a breeze.
Maybe a paddle.
I am drifting cold waters, no star to be seen. Oh,
Who was,
Sorry.
who was singing at the piano?
I didn't mean to interrupt. I just...
Game?
I heard you from outside. My name's Calliope. You have an amazing voice. I hope you know that.
Thanks. I'm Grace.
I do too, yeah.
Are you here for the audition?
Best
or-
voice a foot can have.
Yes. Yes, I am.
The naked auditions, here it goes. You forgot to tell them about the naked auditions. Let's hear it.
Okay. Did you bring an instrument or some music?
I kinda bring my music wherever I go.
Pulls out the trombone.
Well,
Who's singing at the piano though?
With the fire furious, I have burned my tongue. Grief from all the promises, too many dreams unsung. All the steps I didn't take and paths proved untrue. Is there any path through? Like a boat.
She likes that boat analogy.
I'm about to rest. You still have your life ahead. I am drifting cold waters, no star to be seen. All things that lose their way can find it again.
Someday.
There's no inertia in the ocean.
It's not the boat, it's the motion of the ocean. What was that thing? Choose your trait. Finally, something game related. Charming. This is Grace with soul and charisma. She tries to do the right thing and everyone likes her the more for it. Kick ass. I think that's a game, movie. Like comic book, right? Kick ass. In your face, this Grace is very punk rock, not afraid to get reckless and aggressive when it's called for. Clever. You need to think your way out of a problem, right? This Grace is sneakier, smarter, witty. I mean, isn't that like the way I choose options? Do I just... Or do I get better options if I pick one of these? Tries to do the right thing. Let's be sneaky. How about that? Nobody singing at the piano. This is all in your head.
You are right, Calliope. There's always a breeze. But if I build a sail, can I trust the wind to guide me?
wow. What was that?
Your song was just so wonderful. I had to finish it with you. I hope that's all right. I also know what it feels like to be lost. To feel as if you have no place to turn. That's why I had to come inside.
Oh, you weren't here for the audition. I'm so smart. I'm so smart to figure that one out after she literally said it. I'm so smart.
You didn't come here for the audition, did you?
I'm so very smart.
You didn't even know about it.
Caught and called out. I was nearby and your song called to me. I just I didn't want you to think I was deranged or something.
Weirder things have happened, I guess.
May I ask you why you feel so adrift?
Nautical
You're
puns.
so young. Surely your life is just
Adrift.
beginning.
She likes the boats, come on. I'm a boat person. Where is my boat person? Be honest, be guarded. Joke about it. I'm a boat
You sound
person.
like my guidance counselor.
Then I should apologize.
No, it's fine. There's just only so many times someone can ask what's wrong with you before you start to think there's really something wrong with you. But what does she know? If only she could see me now, right?
I think she'd see what I see. I should go.
Bye.
Am I gonna see you again? I know you didn't really come to join the band, but
I hope to see you again, Grace. Perhaps soon.
right. See you then.
Let's get on the boat. Got a beer. I should do that.
Did you lose your keys, Fred? I thought you'd be... What the... Calliope?
I didn't know or else. I'm so sorry, Grace.
Oh. Should probably get some help, right?
Oh, God. You're hurt. I'll get help.
No. No, you have to wait. You can't go.
You're
I didn't want to do this to you.
bleeding to death.
Not like this. I'm so sorry.
What do you mean? Hey! Calliope! Please? Please, come on.
What now? Is that her soul?
What is that?
Am I possessed now?
Oh, I can wait. Take your time.
Who... Is
Is
that
that
my door?
death?
Technically, it's my door.
Hermes.
Or
Oh.
our door, maybe? I came as soon as I could.
Alright, Hermes did take the... in mythology... is the guy guiding dead people. Okay.
Hold on. Who are you? How did you get here?
Through the door? I mean, geez, how did you get here?
I mean, he's really fast though. They put little wings on his hat though, but he had it on
Really is
his
dead,
feet.
huh? Man. So, the chorus is gonna want to talk to you. Sucks, but, you know.
There's the rock option. Explain right now. What's happening?
I don't understand. None of this makes any sense. She's dead, and I don't...
Look, I can see you don't know squat about this, so I'm gonna explain real quick, but then you gotta come with me, okay? When Cal died, you saw a shiny thing come out of her, right? That was her soul. That's what made her a god.
A what?
It's
No.
in you now, which makes you a god. Surprise, right? With me so far? Cool. Let's go.
My god now? I took her soul and now I'm a god? I mean, if a god can die, is it really a god? I don't think so. Oh, Medusa. Yeah, I don't think so.
Where are we?
Sorry to drop you and run, but when an idol dies, there's like 100 different things I gotta do.
No, wait. Where did you bring me? How did we get here?
The chorus can explain. Don't touch anything. Okay?
Wait, come back! Okay. Yeah, I'll just wait here and, not touch anything.
Might be Athena's office or something. She has that shield. And a helmet. She did have that helmet, right? So how she's usually depicted. Eat the cookies. Maybe not eat the cookies. Yeah, the old gods coming together, eh? Let's see who's who. Zeus? Aphrodite?
Our beloved sister,
Athena!
the
Yeah!
last of the muses, has passed on to you, our new sister, delivered to us by dear sweet Hermes. It's, Grace, yes?
Yes?
My, you have had quite the day, haven't you?
Is she really dead?
So Calliope is really dead.
I mean, who killed
Even
her?
if she's
And
a-
why?
A god?
Yeah, a god.
Yes, we call it passing on, but yes, sadly it happens even to us. Allow me to introduce myself. I am Athena, goddess of wisdom. This is
I knew it.
Apollo,
Oh,
god of
Apollo.
prophecy, dressed for the occasion, as always. The wondrous Aphrodite,
Yeah,
goddess
Aphrodite.
of love. And the one glaring at you is Persephone, once queen of the underworld. Together, we are the chorus. We rule over the idols, our name for the gods who remain. All of us, hidden in your modern world.
Do you guys live here? Also, if you die, are you really gods?
Right, and you live here, not in some city in Europe or a...
On top of a mountain.
Yep.
Oh, I
Top
know,
of the
I
mountain.
know. Once we roamed marble halls, and now, fashionably appointed apartments. We have Wi-Fi. We move with the times, Grace.
It's so
We
funny
have
having
to, if
Wi-Fi.
we're going to remain hidden and survive.
Hidden.
The mortals grow more and more clever with each passing century. Television. I do what I must.
So, people are killing the gods?
Wait, you said, and Hermes said, that I'm a god now too. And an idol.
That is true.
That thing that came out of her that went into me.
We call it an eidolon, the part of Calliope's soul which made her an idol, which now makes you one.
Athena, we are wasting time.
Yeah, I kinda
The
agree.
reason you're here, Grace, the reason why we made
Let's
you
move
wait
along.
so long while we debated, is because we have rules. Those rules mean we can't admit into our ranks a usurper. Never mind a possible murderer. I know this will all come as a shock, and I'm so sorry to say it, but I'm afraid you have to die.
Wow.
Hold on. What do you mean? What do you mean you have to die?
It's exactly as it sounds, Grace.
You can't do that. What about a trial? You aren't the police. Why hasn't someone called the police?
Calliope's blood is literally on your hands.
Yeah, but
It isn't.
Oh, she looks so helpless.
Maybe we should do as we agreed. Calliope's line would end, yes, but what other option do we have? Let a usurper remain an idol?
Justice has to be done, for Calliope's sake.
But
so
this isn't justice.
shiny eyes.
You cannot hide from this reality.
I'm not hiding, though a little lost here.
If you are lost, little girl, this bears explanation. Dear child, please listen.
I'm going to kill you now.
You have usurped a muse. No recourse to be arranged.
But it's unfair.
I know, but our laws cannot be changed.
But she came to me.
You must realize there are simple rules. If one of us dies, these rules have been the tools that she.
You must know I didn't do it. Is it weird this isn't song?
It's kind of weird, yeah.
That the muse is gone, that she's gone. I'm afraid you'll have to see. The chorus is in accord. Justice won't be ignored.
I disagree.
Oh. He's not in accord.
Did I hear that correctly?
You've been quiet this entire time, Apollo. Why speak up now?
I grieve Calliope's loss just as much as the rest of you, but I can't let you do this.
He's right. What if Grace speaks the truth? What if Calliope chose her?
And what if Calliope was murdered by her? What if Grace stole her Eidolon?
Then we need to find out. Don't you want justice?
Oh, Apollo, I thought we'd agreed this was justice. What would you have us do?
We need to find the truth.
There has to be some way to find the truth. Aren't you gods? Couldn't a god, I don't know...
We aren't seriously considering this.
Very well. This one time. I put a motion before the chorus. Do we allow Grace the right to prove her innocence?
How about you prove my
Yes.
guilt?
I think so. Yes.
Fine.
And there we have it.
I want you to prove my guilt. Rude.
Wait, I'm gonna get some help with this,
Like,
right?
you know, regular
Some
justice
direction?
system?
You say Calliope chose you. I would like to believe that. I truly would. You have 1 week to find out what happened, Grace.
What happens after a week?
There will be a trial. If you cannot provide proof of your innocence by then, oh, our original verdict
Proof of my
stands.
innocence. Will do.
Okay.
Okay.
What do you want me to say? I can't possibly do this. This is unfair. You know all that already, right? So I'll do my best. That's all I've got.
We're not going to keep you, Grace. You have much to do. Before you go, however, a few rules. Do
Okay.
not reveal our existence to the mortal world. This includes mortal authorities that cannot help you. Do not harm another idol. Do not leave the city. Do as the chorus commands. Otherwise, do whatever you must to find the true killer. If they exist.
Oh, that's all?
Welcome, dear sister.
And do help yourself to a cookie.
No. Day 1. Head to home. Guess that's all I can do. Characters. Ready. Calliope. Aphrodite. Apollo. Athena and Persephone. Okay. Go. Kind of confusing selecting stuff, but okay. Hey, I've been
Grace?
adopted like gods. It's been fun. They sang and stuff.
Grace! Hi.
Hi. Hi. Hi. You're kidding, right?
Bye?
When I came home, the door was wide open. You weren't answering your phone. Kaz and Brian are still out looking for... Grace... We thought something happened to you. Wait, did something happen to you?
Become a god.
Yes, but you are seriously not gonna believe it.
Ah, one of those nights, huh? Well, it better be good.
I became a god, Freddy. For real.
You were gone all night. Why didn't you answer your phone? Okay, so what exactly are you the god of? Late night lattes? Skipping bad practice?
Oh, look at the horns. Smart-ass friends.
Smart-ass friends who never stop talking.
That sounds perfect. Can I be your high priestess? Oh, we should get some candles for the altar.
Hi there.
Is that Pan?
Who is this, Grace? Why does he have horns?
I think he's the... Might be the guy, half goat, half man, singing the flute. Pan?
I did tell you about the god thing, Freddy.
Well, you got me there.
To answer your question,
Oh, it
dear,
is Pan.
you
Excellent.
see the horns because I allow you to see the horns. That's crazy, right? As for who I am, I've been known most often as Pan. So you call me that.
He's a
if you must
musical
call me
guy.
anything.
Pan, of the Greek gods, Pan, right? What are you, some kind of cosplayer?
The days of idols being called gods are well behind us, I'm afraid, but I assure you, I am the real article. I've come to offer our newest idol a helping hand. Or perhaps two. You do look lost, don't you?
And what do you get out of it?
And what do you get out of helping me exactly?
Now that is an excellent question. You'll need that kind of baseless suspicion if you're going to survive among us.
Is it
Mr.
baseless?
Goat Boy over here.
I've already had my life threatened tonight.
Whoa, wait. Life threatened? What?
Oh, now you've done it. You've gone and upset the mortal.
This is your fault, Pan.
This is your fault, Pan. You just walked in here uninvited, and now...
Well, true.
I often have that effect, I know. It's crazy.
Is there any way you could explain what's going on, Grace?
The prohibition is against revealing the idols to the mortal world. She's not the mortal world, is she? She can be trusted, can't she?
Why do I have the feeling that I'm gonna regret not leaving with Brian and Kaz?
Oh, I can guarantee it.
Okay, Freddy. Have a seat. Let's talk.
So a god died in my arms, and then a god council.
That's it? Huh?
It took me like 2 hours to get that.
Do you believe in this,
I
Grace?
think that would have been like a 5-minute talk. I have proof.
Sure, but I had proof. I traveled through a magical door.
Which sounds extra cool.
I was a little distracted.
Well, I have a million questions, but I can ask them later. The important thing is that I am here to support my best friend.
Mm-hmm. Taking this well, you are absolutely the best. I think she thinks I'm having some sort of brain crisis.
What did I ever do to deserve a friend like you?
You sat next to me at lunch period, dummy.
Oh yeah, right.
My friendship comes with all sorts of benefits, up to and including the tracking down of supernatural killers.
Such darling camaraderie. It brings a tear to my eye. It truly does.
Speaking of killers.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. You wound me, dear lady. I've come to offer advice to our newest idol, a foundling who was set adrift most cruelly.
Mm-hmm. So, what is in it for you?
I still don't trust you. Nobody does anything for free.
Now. Who said I was doing anything for free?
Here we go.
I have not, however, asked for anything. As of yet.
So... How do I know you're not a killer, eh?
You know, you could be the killer, for all I know.
Come to mislead you, perhaps. How fiendishly clever of me. Well called, darling.
And maybe even true.
Poor Pan! To be eternally maligned and mistrusted. Alas, and alas, and alas. I doubt there's a line of idols waiting to offer you advice, Grace. But whether you accept mine or not is for you to decide.
Still haven't told me the price.
Seems rather convenient, you showing up with advice. How did you even know I existed?
A little bird told me, if you must know. Very useful, those little birds.
He's not gonna tell you, Grace.
Oh,
There's not much to tell. Among the idols,
owl?
news travels swiftly. We are a tiny village of godly busybodies. I heard of your arrival, and I know how obtuse the chorus can be. So here I am. You're welcome.
Okay, I'll bite. What's your advice? I have to admit, I don't really know where to start.
Well, I'm not normally one to run amok telling others how to live their lives. But have you considered using your powers?
My powers.
Music, art, passion. You are the last muse, and all these are now your province.
Oh yes, I'm going to influence some dude to make a great song. I'm going to inspire someone to make a song. Write a poem.
That does sound kind of cool. Like I'm some sort of rock star idol.
That is it precisely. You draw music out of others, Grace. Not only with inspiration, but physically.
Terrible power.
Okay, but how does that help me find Calliope's murderer?
Allow me to expedite the process of understanding. Now then, close your eyes. You hear that? It's coming from you. When you sing, what emotion does it summon?
I don't know.
You open your eyes, you look into the crowd, and you feel...
powerful.
Oh, spooky eyes.
Grace, you know that you're lost now. You've been given powers you don't understand. I'm the guide who can help you.
Are they all singing because I'm the grace of music?
At your command.
Wait.
No, it's okay, Freddy. This is all me? What do I do?
Start singing.
Now?
Why not? Time's a wasting.
Roll with it.
How the hell did you find me? This is the weirdest night I've ever had. And you say I have powers? How could this possibly turn out bad?
Am I doing it now?
Brilliant.
I don't follow. Are those really actual horns? And this
Time
singing
to
is
shine.
so hard to swallow. Can you hear me, Grace? What's going on?
So sorry you had to be here for this. I'm in the dark too as you're hearing this. Like I know that I'm in full control, cause the words and the tunes I feel here in my soul. This is a power I'm not overthinking.
Okay, game.
I'd be drinking it. But someone is dead and I'm losing my head. Like the goat said, this is my time.
It's certainly something.
This is my time, time to shine. Grace, nothing makes sense here, and won't the carpet be covered in fleece? And you said someone died here. Shouldn't we then just call the police?
I've got this, baby.
Can we all loosen up now?
I can't call the police. They don't want me to do that.
This music makes sense to me somehow, but pulling me round is not what I need.
Is that gonna be here all the time?
How dare you? You don't know me.
If she has to be, pass me some wine.
Grace, is this how you let strangers speak to me?
Freddy looks out for me, always been my friend. You're a bipedal something. What are you again?
I'm the guy who can help you along.
I'm the girl who can help sing her song, cause it's my time.
I just find this all very funny. So ridiculous.
It's my time, time to shine.
Well,
Some sort of quick time event games.
shine.
I can
Rip out a solo.
Well, you can't stop time.
Have everyone sing together.
I'm frightened. It's okay. I think I got this.
Let's rip out a solo.
I never knew I had that in me that said I'll never do that again.
Grace, you're starting to comprehend. Let me show you more, or show me the door.
Good idea. I just sang soprano.
You're both making me angry now. Okay, turn
Blood
to
is
fan.
thickening, skin is shimmering, you guys are bickering.
Grace, you're no longer human, you're so much more. And I knew that the minute I walked through the door.
She's always been special, she's my dearest friend.
Stop pulling at me if it's supposed to be my time.
My time to shine.
Time to shine. I don't know what you're thinking, but can I say I'm not just someone you can push away. I've been by your side nearly every day, and I won't stop for him if it's gonna
This
be
is so ridiculous.
your time. Time to shine. Your time.
Choose neither of them.
Time to shine.
Aha! Choose neither of them. There we go.
It's time to choose.
All right, enough. This isn't a game to me. I'm not picking sides. My life is on the line.
Right. Yeah, sorry.
Oh, I suppose we did get carried away. But this is your power, Grace. You draw out the passions from within. I trust you can see how that might be useful in your investigation.
Terrible power. Force people to sing.
You mean no one has a choice but to sing along?
We
Terrible
all have a
superpower.
song in our hearts, Grace. You can
Probably,
make
probably
us
the
sing,
worst
but
superpower ever.
The song will always be ours. A muse does not command. She evokes. She elicits.
Yeah, she
She
inspires.
inspires.
Yeah.
Are you done? You've helped Grace already, right?
Indeed I have. But I do have one more thing to impart. For all your powers, you still need a place to begin your search. And this I can provide.
Okay.
An address. In the city. Where Calliope was staying, I do believe.
Okay.
Her address? Thank you, that's perfect. Thank you.
Now this I consider a favor. One I hope you'll remember in future dealings.
Still hasn't told me the price. Price to be
That's
paid.
perfect. We can look for clues there. What this Calliope was doing, who her enemies were.
I should remind you there is an element of danger.
Killer on the
killer
loose.
is on the loose. No?
I'm not worried. Maybe next time, Freddy. Dale, I'll need her help. I need your help, Pan. Yeah, let's go with her. I mean, apparently she's my partner or something.
Then I'll definitely need backup.
You'll be fine. After all, what's a mortal to do that you cannot?
I can speak Hindi.
Someone killed the other god, so being a god isn't
Find
any...
Kaz and Brian. Just tell them you're okay. If, not the other stuff.
Then I guess I'll go check this place out on my own.
So glad that's settled. I'll let you get to it. I've drinking to resume. Ta-ta.
Yeah, so nothing I chose actually made any difference. This guy would have already left, and he would have said something like, I helped you enough, and yeah, even if I wanted to go with her, she didn't want to come, so... Yeah. No changes.
Oh,
Hello?
it's open. That's not a good sign.
Well, better than breaking in.
This is Calliope's apartment? I don't know what I was expecting, but... not this. Hello? Oh, sure, Grace, good job. Just announce to the killer that you're here. I better have a look around.
Why would the killer be here? Confirm? What?
Damn, look at that. That's beautiful. How do you even get one of these?
Piano? You buy them?
So
You
many
get them as a
instruments in
gift?
here. Did she play all of them?
No, she just inspired everybody.
A giant harp. Of course there's a giant harp.
I mean, that's more classic, but sure.
After Calliope left the audition, where did she go? Did she follow me? Did she come here?
Neither. I mean, she eventually did come
she
to my
paint
apartment.
that? Looks like it belongs in a museum.
No, she doesn't do that thing. She inspires. Apparently she inspired Mr. Warhol.
Andy Warhol, yeah, that makes sense. I wonder how many celebrities she knew. Right. These aren't... Do I inherit these as the new muse? Is that even okay to ask?
She inspired Elvis.
I want to believe this is just an ironic photo of Elvis and she wasn't like his muse or...
One for the money, two for the show.
I don't see anything useful down here. Maybe there's something upstairs? Oh man. Keep it together, Grace. It's just your average, everyday.
There were only 3 muses, you know, not 9. Whenever they found someone who made something truly masterful or created a new art form, they'd pass on their eidolon, take a new name. You see, that's how the mortals became confused. They got it wrong. Like they got almost everything about us wrong.
God of the sun and health and light
You're
instead of Apollo.
Apollo, right? God of prophecy? One of the chorus.
Sometimes I am, yes.
What does that mean?
It means... It means sometimes I just feel like an old man who's lost too many friends. If I may ask, how did you find this place? And what are you doing here?
It's my place. It's my place now. You're not here to grieve. Pan told me about it. I'll be right. Let's get a beer or something. Okay, now that we have something to drink. You're not here to grieve.
I could ask you the same question.
I told you why.
I know what you said, but look around. This office has been tossed. Someone searched this place from top to bottom.
With this? It was like this when I got here.
And you didn't think that was in the least bit strange?
Maybe she's just messy.
Can't help you, Grace.
She's a messy news.
You deserve better.
There could be a clue here.
So you didn't mess up the room, but someone must have. There could be a clue.
No, nothing that I've seen. All this mess, as you put it, is likely the result of her projects.
Her projects?
She is just messy herself.
She would obsess over it, sometimes for months, even years. I don't know what she was involved with lately, but this... for her, this is nothing.
Okay, so she is just messy. Lionel Messi!
Can you tell me about Calliope? I barely knew her, but she seemed...
She was a beautiful soul, if troubled.
Troubled?
She thought the idols had lost their way. She argued with us, with all of us, that we needed to change. We hadn't spoken in years. I hadn't seen her home before today. I'd rather not talk about it.
Can you help?
Why can't you help me exactly? Pan said there's no specific rule against it.
You've already met Pan? How odd. It's not that I'm forbidden to help you, Grace. It's that you don't want my help.
Of course I do! You have to know more than me about almost everything!
My help will only make things worse.
How is that possible? I've been sentenced to death.
And without my help, you stand a chance of avoiding that fate.
So why did you speak up?
I should thank you for, speaking up for me.
It wasn't right, what they were doing.
It still isn't. I still need help.
I'm not disputing that, Grace. I just don't think that I'm the one to help you.
Can I select that if it's gray? If it's not one of my character traits, I don't think I can select it. Can I? I cannot. Okay, that makes sense. So there are certain options you can select.
So let me get this straight. You'll speak up for me, but you won't lift a finger to help.
You don't want me to do more.
You keep saying that, but it doesn't make any sense. If you didn't want to help, that'd be one thing. But insisting I don't want you to? Why not?
I think he's the god of music as well.
Can't do this.
If I do remember correctly, from Smite.
Calliope was clearly important to you. Don't you want to know the truth?
Of course I do.
Then what's the problem? Don't do it for me. Do it for her.
I haven't sung in centuries.
Oh.
According to Pan, I can't force anyone to do anything.
Phantom pains from a missing friend, feeding thoughts, thoughts that never end. What did I do? What didn't I do? Here she is, only in your head. Long gone fights, but they're never dead. What did I do? What didn't I do?
What did you do? What didn't you do?
Cause and effect. The earth shook and my instinct was protect. She said, come, there's waves to ride. I stayed shut inside, and that's where she and I would disconnect. Cause and effect.
You held fast. What's that about?
Stubborn me thought I'd wait her out. Usually she'd come back to me. You see, she'd return. We'd do that old dance, knowing both there was not a chance that I would change. But
Proved that you didn't kill her. I don't think he did, though.
Cause and effect. Somebody finds you here, they might project and think you
killed her.
No.
Then help me and you'll show I never had a reason to suspect. Cause and effect.
But I've tried.
Never with me. We haven't tried.
Let's see.
Okay, let's see.
You'd come around.
You might have gained some ground. Perhaps there is some change we can affect.
Turn the lighthouse on.
Voice will always play. On loop it will always say, what did I do? What did
what you will do. Something
Very well, I'll help. Though I'm uncertain what you expect me to do.
Athena called you the god of prophecy, didn't she? Isn't that telling the future?
It is.
Prophecy is the last thing you need, Grace.
Why?
It'd be helpful if you could explain why, exactly. This is all new to me, remember?
Yes, of course, that's true. It's so easy to forget that. To receive a prophecy is not simply to be told what might happen, it's to be told what will happen.
Oh.
To know a prophecy is to be bound to its outcome. Only in ignorance is one free to choose.
Oh, right. In Greek myths, whatever is prophesied will happen. And you can even push against it and it will still happen. In fact, it will happen because you push against it. Like Oedipus, Rex, and all those dudes. Fate.
You're talking about fate, aren't you? Destiny.
I am.
I can't say I've ever believed in fate.
You probably didn't believe in magic either, but here we are.
That's a good point.
My power is to pick at the strands of fate and make a single path clear. But in doing so, all other paths vanish. Worse, prophecies are never crystal clear. Sometimes you won't understand the full meaning until it's too late.
That's usually how it goes, yeah. His power is determining the future out of several futures and making that thing. So, can you help me in another way? about that?
Okay, is there anything you can do that isn't prophecy related?
Not directly, but yes, possibly. Come with me. There's someone I'd like you to meet.
Okay. Whom?
This is where you live?
Oh, yes, sometimes. And excuse the mess, I don't get many visitors.
The god of the sun is living in a dump.
This really explains why you didn't notice anything at Calliope's apartment.
Well, don't hold back on my account, Grace.
You said I'm here to meet someone?
Ah, yes. Do you know what an oracle is?
Fortune teller? Like the Oracle at Delphi.
You mean like the Oracle of Delphi? People went to ask her questions, I think, or was that just another story?
No, it's
you
true.
know about that. Okay, well, that'll make this easier. There have been many oracles over the ages. They serve as a sort of conduit for my powers. This allows them to offer insight, knowledge they have no earthly means to possess. There's always been one. Over the ages, no matter where I go, one manages to find me.
Meaning there's an oracle here.
There is.
Who's the Oracle?
What?
I have brought someone to see you.
The
How many times do I have
teenage
to tell
nerd?
you? I'm not a magic fortune cookie. Is that what Paul told you? Oracle's my handle. And even if I was the Oracle, I'm certainly not his Oracle.
I can't say lovely to meet you.
You know what Apollo is, right?
Oh, I know what Paul says he is. Just because someone says they can fly does not make them the Tooth Fairy. Look, I'm sure he told you all sorts of nonsense. I use computers. I'm a hacker. That's it.
I ask very little of you, Oracle. Your help here would be appreciated.
Fine. Look at your abs in a twist.
This is kind of another
so
way
Paul brought you all this
to
way just
do
to
it.
see little old me?
The Oracle
your mind,
getting
sis?
mad with the god. That would not end well in Greek mythology. Getting pissy with Apollo? Oh. I think he actually smited a few people himself. 1 second. Let's check it out. Let's see. Cursed by Apollo. Cassandra. All right. She was she had the gift of prophecy, but was cursed by Apollo, never to be believed. So she would tell the prophecies and no one would believe her. This is a classic one. Classic. Cursed with Cassandra's gift. But I think there were more like that. But I guess this is like the main one. I think he also likes some proud dude. I think he cursed someone. You see, this has turned into me googling Apollo and curses. He is famously also the god of health, so I think I've seen that in Hercules. Apollo. The most beautiful god. Athletic youth. Yeah. He's more middle-aged here. But yeah. Medicine, music, yeah. And the sun, identified with soul. Well.
You keep saying Paul. Do you mean Apollo?
Yeah, I know. Apollo, if that is his real name, says he's a god of prophecy, blah, 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 blah.
But you don't believe him.
Believe him? Who'd believe that? It's super weird, but he's a decent guy, so he can be Apollo if he wants, but I just can't call him that.
So, you live here?
You live here?
I crash here, yeah. Better here than home.
She showed up one day, as the oracles do. Naturally, she is welcome to stay as long as she likes.
And see the way he talks. I thought maybe he was a creep at first, but nah, Paul's aight.
The highest of praise.
He'd be more alright if he did some laundry.
About to get to the chase.
I'm looking for information about someone named Calliope. Can you help?
Oh, the lady from that apartment I sent Paul to. Yeah, I've been checking that out.
What did I tell you?
I looked it up. You could do the same if you learned to use a computer. Here, hold up, I'll show you.
The old gods can't use computers.
There. The apartment was originally purchased 2 years ago by a holding company.
All-knowing, all-powerful,
Core with
can't
a
use
K,
computers.
Enterprises.
This song's so stupid.
Oh, I see. That would be Persephone.
Why would gods not be able to use computers? They're like infinitely wise and stuff. Why would using computers, not even making them, they're like using them, stuff that regular humans can do. This is a bad trope. This is a bad trope. Gods are not old men set in their ways.
You weren't expecting that?
I wasn't aware Persephone and Calliope were friendly. Certainly not friendly enough for Persephone to give Calliope an apartment. The good news is that Persephone is easy to find. I can take you to her if you like.
I'm thinking she won't be happy to see me.
Persephone is rarely happy to see anyone.
Great! We're
Maybe
all done
Hades?
Thank you for your help, Oracle. Please, do try to get out from behind your screens at least once today. Perhaps go for a walk.
Yeah, sure, will do. Leave a tip on your way out.
She was cursed to stay half the year with Hades and half with her mother. Let's go to the underworld. Make Persephone dance and sing.
Welcome to the underworld.
Wow. How have I never heard of this place?
Persephone keeps it a secret, while still managing to draw a crowd every night. Don't ask me how. Here in the underworld, idols can be themselves, even if they don't look human.
Do you come here often?
Oh, no. Persephone and I aren't friends.
Is she friends with anyone?
Not many, no. Except Calliope, apparently. If we're to find Persephone in all this, we'll need to split up. Have you considered what you'll say to her?
Make her sing and dance.
You don't think I could just ask her about it?
Not if she doesn't want to talk to you. She may need a nudge. You need to be prepared to use your powers, as you did with me. Come find me in the crown if you need anything. Otherwise, be careful, Grace.
Ooh, Dr. Eros. The god of physical love. See this dude. He's into S&M or something.
Oh, hey. You're the new muse, aren't you?
I guess I am, yeah.
Aphrodite mentioned it. Didn't figure I'd see you here, though. Oh, excuse the manners. Name's Eros, god of sex.
Yeah, one way to say it. How do you know Aphrodite? It's the kid. It's her kid.
You know Aphrodite, right? I only met her the once.
Sure, she's my mother.
Yeah.
You know how it is.
How would I know?
Mother.
New year, remember?
Oh, right. Yeah, sorry. I wasn't thinking. But you hear a lot of idols talk about each other like that. You know, mother, brother, sister, grandfather. None of us are actually related. We just played a family for so many centuries, it may as well be true.
So they're not related?
Here's the thing. I'm looking for Persephone, but I can't find her anywhere.
Well, I know where she is, but I question whether she'd be happy to see you. Look, I like you, but Mother told me what happened at the chorus. I don't want to cause trouble with Persephone.
What if I could guarantee that there wouldn't be a problem?
Aha. How could you guarantee that?
With a singing
First,
dance?
I'd
The
reassure you
song?
that I'm here to work things out with Persephone. I don't want to fight. Second, if that didn't pan out, I'd tell her I lied to you.
Making me the idiot who fell for it.
Oh, I don't know. I can be tricksy.
Trixie.
Okay. Fine. When you're ready to see her, you let me know, and I'll take you. Deal?
Deal.
Okay. I can talk to Persephone. Let's see Pan.
As I live and breathe, if it isn't our dear muse.
It is.
Hi, Pam.
Tell me, have you decided to leave your troubles behind and join us in the land of shadows and revelry?
Oh, horny one. I think his symbol for the, like, devil iconography in Christian paintings and stuff.
I should thank you for the address. It's what led me here.
No need to thank me. You'll owe me. Remember, how you managed to stir the sun god from his oh so tiresome gloom, I cannot imagine. Nicely done.
Did you know Apollo would be at that apartment?
However would I know something like that?
See, you play innocent, but I just don't believe you.
Flatterer.
I'm guessing it's a total coincidence that I'm running into you here.
It must be. The alternative would be that I knew a great many things ahead of time.
Well, did you?
Do I look like an oracle? I am here to listen to thrilling music and meet delicious people. My tastes are simple.
Delicious people.
Speaking of simple tastes, my glass is empty again. The service here is appalling.
The things you say, the things you don't say. You don't make yourself seem trustworthy. You know that?
Trust is for the weak and the penniless.
Still not helping.
Why, Grace? Are you assuming that I, Pan, am some sort of scoundrel?
They kind of made him a scoundrel, but I think... hoping maybe. Ooh. I think Hermes was more of the scoundrel. He's the god of thieves and stuff. We'll go talk to him as well.
Hoping, maybe.
You don't say.
At least you're not boring.
Grace, I knew there was a reason I liked you.
I assume you're a regular at this club?
And why would you assume that, dear Grace?
The horns, you... Do you know Persephone well?
There is no knowing Persephone well. She won't have it. Not anymore.
Not anymore?
Long ago, we were all very different. Over the span of ages, however, even mountains erode.
Okay.
I should get going. I'm sure I'll see you soon.
One can only hope.
Let's go talk to Hermes. Yeah, the god of thieves as well. Sneaky little bastard.
Whoa, you're here. I mean, you gotta be somewhere, but you're here.
Hello, Hermes.
Sorry about running off on you back at the thing. Didn't really have a choice, but sorry anyway.
You're not much like the other idols, are you?
No? I haven't been an idol very long. Maybe like a year? I've lost track. So, I'm not the one to ask about the idol stuff. It's all cool, but mostly I do whatever Athena asks. Athena says, one day I'll sit on the chorus. That'll be sick. Can you imagine me in charge?
He's a messenger of the gods, really.
Wouldn't Athena still be in charge?
Yeah, you're probably right.
That doesn't bother you?
Why would it? Athena's the nicest of the bunch. She makes the best cookies.
When Calliope died, you were right there. Within moments. How did you know?
I told you. I got word, so I came.
But how did you get word?
Look, when an idol dies, I have to be there. So I just know. It's a Hermes thing.
That sounds grim.
It's not so bad. Corone could be less creepy, though.
Who's Corone?
The boat guy. He keeps asking me for a mixtape. What even is that?
Charon, the god of... I guess he crosses you the river Styx. Yeah. Yum, 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 yum.
You've only been an idol for a year? How did that happen?
Probably same way it did with you.
Oh, the old Hermes died in your arms and then they accused you of his murder?
No. Well, yes. I mean, no, not like that. But yeah. I was there when he died. We were friends, and I was having trouble at home, and he helped me out. I miss him.
Why do you call yourself Hermes? I mean, I don't call myself Calliope.
You might eventually.
I doubt it.
Most idols do. Not everyone, though, so I don't know, maybe not you.
This is probably a stupid question, but... do you know who might have killed Calliope?
Ugh, why would I know anything about that?
When you came to the apartment, it seemed like you knew her.
Oh no, I only met her once. She didn't live with the rest of the idols or hang out with us very much. She seemed nice, though. Angry, maybe. But I don't know who'd want to hurt her.
Why angry?
How was she angry?
Pissed off. But more because she cared about everyone too much not to be. I don't know, that's what I thought anyhow. I'm probably wrong.
Later,
We'll see you
alligator.
around.
If you die, then for sure. But, don't die.
If you die. Okay, let's go talk to Persephone. She was at a bar. I couldn't find her at the bar.
If you're angry with anyone, Persephone, be angry with me. It was I who...
I will deal with you later. I was willing to leave you be, Grace. To wait until your guilt was certain. And yet here you are, in my domain, uninvited. Why? Are you here to beg for mercy? Are you here to challenge me? Should I be afraid?
Why are you so mean? You're not the goddess of the underworld. Hades was. You were like... just abducted to be with him.
This isn't a challenge, Persephone. I have questions.
Questions for me?
Yes, why did you give Calliope
Because
the
I have
apartment?
questions for you. Do you really expect us to believe that Calliope chose you? What's the real story? Did you stumble across her as she lay dying and desperate? Are you an accident? Did you learn what she was? Did you torture her, hold her at the point of death until she agreed to hand over her eidolon?
Persephone, This
You
isn't.
can't do
You
that
had
to a
every reason
god?
to try to prove your innocence,
Can a
Grace.
mortal
But
torture
I
a
have no
god?
reason to help you.
Calliope lived in your apartment. You're a suspect too.
You act like I'm the only suspect. Like I must have killed Calliope because she came to me.
You are the only suspect.
We were at Calliope's apartment, and we know it belongs to you.
You knew her. Better than I or anyone else suspected.
Are you implying that I had something to do with her death?
Prove you didn't. That's how idols work, isn't it?
You have to prove you didn't. Guilty until proven innocent. Terrible. Terrible justice system these dudes have. Oh, she's going to sing us a song.
You hear that? You're in my house, little muse. You want answers?
5 people
Fight
clapping.
for them.
Oh, I'm so impressed with 5 people clapping.
Lost little girl, you shouldn't have come here. And I sure ain't in the mood to make new friends.
Oh no, she isn't in the mood to make friends.
Little girl, the shadows drawing near, and you all alone.
I didn't even use my powers to get her to sing. I didn't get my eyes to glow and stuff.
Let's see how far she bends. We all
Glow
know
on the
how
account.
this
Oh, play to the audience.
ends.
Okay. I mean, I'm a singer.
Everyone's having a great night. I guess I'm this evening's sacrifice. But I'll see what I can do. You deserve a good show. Big hand for your usual MC.
Oh.
She's planned a brutal takedown just for me.
Is this like rapping? Rap battle?
My, we caught a butterfly, such a delicate thing. What a find, I hope she doesn't mind when we pull off her wings. Maybe you don't know who I am. Maybe you don't know who I am.
She is an adopted little girl. Ah, it is! It is a...
Now that rings a bell. Was it you who was married to the king of hell? It's hazy, Hades. So you're his lady before my time because I'm such a lady.
This is so bad.
What do you think that this is? Some little poetry slam.
Oh, this is so bad.
Cute rhymes, but you're out of time. Do you know
Rap
who I
battle.
am? Maybe you don't know who I am.
Please teach me my ABCs. Me, I never featured in Euripides. So where are they now? Wow, look around. You're the big cheese of a hole in the ground.
Don't you have any idea what you're dealing with, child? Surprise, surprise, coins on your eyes. Give them to the ferry man. Get it in your little head. You're spitting at the queen of the dead.
Meh.
You're not my queen pea, I'm alive. You got a real life muse in this basement dive. You could use a boost. Should I play gig? Hey, word of mouth works, pea. It'll be big.
Take care, you're poking a bear.
See, I'm making new friends and I'm just warming up. Hope the backstage is big because it's gonna erupt.
No threat, you're already dead.
We having fun yet? Yeah, I can't complain.
They're singing like two different things.
Time to put an end to the sham. Seems like you want to see firsthand.
Sure.
Don't you have any idea how you sound right now? We hear it all the time. The world is full of ghosts and nothing's ever born.
You're choking on dust down here now.
Okay. So what will she do?
Word. You have no right to use that word.
Muse?
After what you did to her.
Didn't do anything to her.
Don't I just kill you and wipe the floor with you? Don't use that word. You have to fight to use that word. You don't go in and take, that's your biggest mistake. For Calliope's sake.
Okay, show's over
1,000 times.
It's nearly dawn.
A single note should take you down now.
Lights on.
Without even trying, and you didn't mind. 1,000 times.
Finish your beer.
One note.
Finish your beer.
suddenly you'll have to go.
But you can't stay here.
You're the song, and you're being sung.
Lullaby the muse.
Not an easy thing to lose. Wish I could hear it. Again. No. No, you've earned your answers. Calliope came to me years ago. She'd grown tired of arguing with the idols, tired of being branded a troublemaker. She couldn't watch the idols wither away without a fight. I knew how she felt. So I gave her the apartment.
Okay. So, how well did you know her?
So you must know better than anyone what she's been up to.
Not exactly. Calliope and I haven't spoken for at least 2 years. After I heard the news, I went to the apartment and turned it upside down. I had to know the truth.
That was you?
I didn't find anything. Nothing to say what she had been involved with, or gotten into, or who she might have been fighting with.
That means one of two things. Either whatever happened to her was sudden, or it was secret.
I suppose you're right.
Calliope was never one to keep secrets. When she was doing something, everyone knew about it.
None of you were talking to her. Who would she tell?
You're clever. Maybe there's a chance Calliope chose you after all.
If it wasn't Grace, that means someone else was behind Calliope's death. Someone who could keep their involvement hidden.
One of us.
Must it be an idol?
Does it have to be an idol? You thought I killed Calliope.
So-
Couldn't it have been some other mortal?
Yeah.
Despite how he might look, it's not a simple matter to kill an idol.
It was difficult enough to believe you had done it.
Really?
If another mortal killed her, they somehow escaped detection. We found nothing, no evidence of a battle.
You looked?
Of course we looked. What do you think was happening while you waited? If Calliope was attacked elsewhere, even magic revealed no trace of it.
Magic.
Wait. Did you say magic?
You can battle me through a song in a world of your own creation, and yet magic is beyond belief?
Well, sure. I just thought...
We have our powers just as you have yours.
I can grow a field of corn like nobody's business.
Some would say our powers are
Corn
also
powers.
magic, but true magic is a different and older power. Hecate's domain.
And it was of no use here.
We shouldn't rule it out. We haven't tried everything yet.
What about enemies?
Did Calliope have any enemies? The way you talk about her, she must have. What? What am I missing?
Calliope had a way of making people angry. She could be Argumentative.
Yes, but enough to make enemies who wanted her dead?
Not that you or I know of, apparently, but that doesn't mean they didn't exist.
What about Athena? She seemed awfully insistent on declaring me guilty, don't you think?
Athena? No, Athena follows the rules.
Well...
Athena has one goal, and one goal only. To protect the idols. And that included Calliope. She'll eventually drive us all mad with her vigilance, but break her own rules? I don't see it.
Okay. What about Pan?
What
Pan
about
boy.
Pan?
Goat boy.
He showed up at my place out of nowhere, right after I left the chorus.
He did what?
I have to wonder what his angle is.
He has one, that's for certain. Though I've never thought of him as a killer. It would be too... messy.
Still, we should consider the idea. For him to show up so quickly is... odd.
Couldn't we go to Athena with this? If you've changed your minds and you're both part of the chorus...
Athena would be sympathetic, but... the die has been cast.
She won't go back on the edict, not without clear evidence.
Oh, now you want evidence.
She acted on the information she had. If we want to sway her, we need something better.
Okay. Let's get
I
something
don't know what
better.
I'm supposed to do. You know the idols. Don't you have any ideas?
I told you I wouldn't be of much help, Grace.
Did you now? That's unsurprising. When are you ever of help to anyone but yourself?
Says the woman who forced Grace to challenge her rather than answer a simple question.
Calliope died, Apollo. Calliope, who came with us all the way from the old world.
You think I don't know that? Are you forgetting what the Muses meant to me?
Stop it! Stop fighting! Is this what the idols are like? You just what? Live forever and never get over anything?
Yeah, pretty much. That's what they do.
Super. Becoming a god was such a gift. Wow.
Calliope, I'm listening now. Tell us what and you were doomed to.
Calliope, blinded by fire, one match did you strike that consumed you.
How could you blame her? What could she have done to earn such a fate? You are blinded.
God of the sun hides from his own eyes. What would you know about fate?
You say that you
Goddess of corn.
to us, yet you don't hesitate to accuse her. Oh, queen without a throne, go bitter with fury. Everyone seeks to betray you.
Stop this.
There is something missing we're blinded to.
Yes, there's more to seek.
Apollo, your help is not needed here. Go ahead and abandon another muse.
How could you throw that gauntlet at me? Could your heart shrivel any further?
You abandoned me to a terrible fate.
You replay your injuries
It's
till
far
it's
too
too
late.
late.
You know how far I've been before I snapped.
This is not about you. Enough! This helps no one.
There he is, God of the sun.
Apollo, for my sake, take a deep breath. I need your help.
Don't swear at the corn lady, man. Come on. She has her corn powers. Don't want to upset the popcorn lady.
He doesn't know what's important.
And you do?
Stay with Persephone. Follow Apollo.
Follow him or stay.
Yeah, let's stay with her. Let's see. See what happens.
Now that Apollo isn't sucking all the oxygen out of the room, perhaps we can get somewhere.
That got a bit scary.
The way he got all ragey. That was a surprise.
The glimpse you had, that anger, that's the true Apollo, the one behind his mopey exterior. Remember it. I'll admit the problem you present is a sticky one.
Sticky?
If an idol is behind Calliope's death, they're clever. I need time to formulate a plan.
No, so I stayed with you so you could tell me to leave? Excellent.
You decided to help me then? I wasn't sure you would.
I've already admitted that Calliope might actually have chosen you. Don't push your luck.
Oh, I didn't mean...
You have fight in you. You've taken quickly to the Muse's powers. It's possible that she saw the potential. So yes, I'll help you. If, however, this has all been a desperate deception... Well,
yes.
Let's hope it doesn't come to that.
This is better than fighting you. Ah.
I like this better than fighting with you. Way better.
Helping you rather than wanting you dead, you mean?
Yeah.
You seem like a woman who gets what she wants.
These days, yes.
Then I'd really rather have you on my side.
Wise choice.
Okay. So.
What should I do while you're formulating? I don't like sitting on my hands.
Yeah, I've noticed. If you wish to keep busy, burn down the city, start a revolution, become a terror the likes of which mortals only dream.
Really?
No, Grace. Go home. Be patient. When you see me next, I'll have a better idea of what to do.
She's going to go all Mad Max on us with that haircut. Act 2. Okay.
Hey, Freddy. Have you been waiting up this whole time?
Yeah? A goat man sends you off into the night. Your life is on the line. And I'm gonna, what, sleep?
I mean, I told you to come
so
with me.
worried after
Jesus.
you left, and... Well, I also felt like crap. You were right to be mad. I said I'd support you as your friend, and I didn't. I don't know why I acted like that. I just had this image of you being swept off into some new world without me.
I'd never leave you behind, Freddy. You know that, right?
I'm still ready and willing to be your high priestess, if that's what it takes.
Not sure Muses
If you
had
could just help me get
priests.
through this next week, that'd be plenty.
Deal. Why don't you start by telling me what happened tonight?
And
Persephone runs a club called the Underworld. That's a little on the nose.
I wouldn't suggest saying that to her face.
And you ended up staying with her instead of Apollo? I don't know, Grace. She sounds a little volatile.
Yeah, she is.
She really is. I'm still not entirely sure why she agreed to help me.
Well, that fills me with confidence. So what are your options? You need to go back to Persephone at some point?
I could go back to Apollo's as well. Make sure he's not sore about what happened.
Oh, and, there's this. Pan left a card, says, "Come by Olympus." I doubt he means the mountain in Greece.
Just spoke to him.
I just spoke to him at the Underworld. If he wanted something, why didn't he just talk to me there?
Because he's creepy and wants to get you alone.
Still not a fan?
You know how some people just set your teeth on edge? That's Pan. I can't help it. But it doesn't
on
matter.
edge.
I said I'd help, and that's what I'll do. You can count on me, Grace.
Thanks, Freddy.
The Muse? Oh, the embodiment of inspiration. Can you believe it?
Yeah, it's going to help with the
Yeah,
band.
kinda.
That's for sure. Okay, talk to Apollo, talk to Persephone, talk to Pan. Let's see what Pan wants. Ugh, how do I select go there? There we go. Fidgety. You use only one button in the... still fidgety.
I'd say hello, Grace, but I'm afraid that look on your face might be catching.
What is this place?
It's a garden, darling. Surely even mortals have them.
This building. All those people I pass getting up here. Are they all idols?
Oh, at least some of them. Welcome to Olympus, dear Grace. Our home hidden away in plain sight. Marvelous, isn't it?
It's a building in fake New York.
I've passed this part of the city 100 times. I've never seen this building. Was it always here? Or...
Our Lady Hecate provides glamours that allow certain things to go unseen, such as my glorious horns. Olympus is the same. Those invited see it. Those who aren't see exactly what they expect. It's not anywhere as grand as in the old country, but it serves its purpose.
The old country, eh?
I don't know, Pan. Olympus seems pretty grand to me.
As if mortals would know any better. This isn't the first time you've been here. I'm sure Hermes took you to Athena's dreary office.
That's here? Huh.
Good one, that Hermes. Almost as dull-witted as the original, but biddable.
Biddable? The hell is biddable? Seriously, what does that mean? Biddable.
Biddable.
Meekly, ready to accept and follow instructions. A biddable, sweet-natured child. Okay then, you learn a new word now. Never going to use it though. No.
You asked me to meet you here?
I did. As I recall, you owe me a favor that I now wish to collect, if you'd be so kind.
Fine. But just so you know, I'm not doing anything that's against the rules. I already have one trial coming.
Grace, baby, Boobala. Have I
Boobala?
ever led you astray?
Not yet.
Here's the thing. A friend has begged for my help, and you're far better suited than I to offer what he requires. I'll give you a key to reach the reliquary where he resides. You help him, and then we're even. If that's not enough incentive, the reliquary is also where you'll find the lovely Hecate. A sorceress of her power could aid your quest. What do you say?
Okay.
This Hecate, do you think she could help me?
If she's of a mind. She is the goddess of dark magic, the creator of all our marvelous glamours. If anyone can help you, it is she.
And if she's not of a mind?
Then she won't help you. Grace, that part is up to you. I can't be expected to do everything, can I?
Okay.
This person I'm to help, what does he want? And why can't you do it?
Well, Grace, there are some things you're better equipped to handle than I. This, as I understand it, is a delicate matter of the heart. One that requires a muse's hand.
A matter of the heart?
What, did you think I was sending you to rough someone up? Set something aflame? Don't be absurd. The man has an issue with his love life. Even if you can't help him, I'll treat the effort as worth the favor.
Okay.
What is this reliquary? Doesn't that have something to do with the bones of saints or something?
Not those relics. Our relics. The relics of ancient gods. Magical treasures collected over thousands of years. Books, mainly. We store them in a faraway place so no one unsavory can get their hands
Books?
on them.
Books?
Unsavory like you?
Thought maybe the bones of some sort of...
Athena has decreed that these relics are not to be used by any save Hecate and herself. A rather dull waste of so much amassed knowledge and power, but who am I to judge? I'm not leader of the chorus.
Okay.
If these relics are off limits, does that mean they're dangerous?
Some, but I'm not asking you to chase after any of that nonsense. In fact, I'd advise against it.
But what if one of those relics could help me?
My, such an adventurer you are. It's possible, but ask Hecate first. She, and I mean this with complete and uncharacteristic seriousness, is not an idol you or anyone wishes to cross.
Okay, we'll ask her.
So that's it? Fix up someone's love life? Nothing trickier than that?
Oh, the way you talk, Grace. It makes me blush.
Well, it's just that...
I trade in willing favors, Grace. If I didn't, no one would want to do as I ask, and then where would I be? I may seem untrustworthy, but allow me to reassure you. If I wish you harm, you will walk into that harm knowingly and with open arms.
That's reassuring.
What about Calliope? Did she walk into harm knowingly and with open arms?
You tell me. I could deny it, of course, but if you choose not to believe anything I say, what's the point of asking the question?
I'll think about it. But no promises.
Marvelous. The gentleman you seek is named Asterion. Lovely fellow, quite harmless. I'll send a package to your
Should I
domicile
Google
that
him?
contains directions and the key you'll need to reach the reliquary.
I said no promises.
Well, if you decide to go, Grace, you'll still need all those things. Say hello to darling Hecate on my behalf, will you?
We should talk to Hecate, though. I can head to the reliquary or talk to Persephone. Ooh. I could also talk to Apollo. Yeah, let's see what the surfer dude is up to.
Grace,
Yeah, told you she'd be back.
what are you doing here? When you stayed with Persephone, I thought that... Well, I didn't expect to see you again.
Can't we be friends? Can't we be friends?
I thought I'd check in on you. The way you left, well, it was quite the scene.
Ah, yes, that. I want to apologize for my outburst. It's why I avoid them whenever possible.
Yep,
Why
some
I
missing
should have
dialogue
resisted
there.
getting dragged into all this.
Something about his family. Not letting you off the hook.
Oh no, you're not squirming out of this that easily. You said you'd help. Just because you blew up at Persephone doesn't mean you get to walk away from this.
When we met, I said I would just make things worse. And I was right.
You haven't. Even if you had, isn't now the time to fix it?
Yeah, let's fix it. Surfer.
Goodbye, Grace.
Surfer dude.
I hope you find what you're looking for.
Okay, so we can't use that. Okay, let's see what Persephone has to say. Did she formulate a plan
Oh,
for
back
us?
already, are you? It's just as well. I've asked around, called in some favors, just enough to get an idea of what all the idols are currently up to. Much as I'm loath to admit it, I'm back to thinking Pan may be our prime suspect after all.
What about yourself? I did see Pan. Changed your mind about
Why
him.
Pan? I thought you'd rejected him as a suspect.
I did. It doesn't seem like his style. Pan has always preferred scheming over direct confrontation. But the thing is, how did he know about you so quickly? What does he hope to gain by sticking his nose in?
A favor or two, I guess.
Half the idols owe him a favor or two. No, he's up to something else. Until I know what it is, I can't discount the possibility that he's involved in all this.
He might
I actually
be,
went to
yeah.
see Pan at Olympus. I guess that wasn't such a great idea?
It depends. What did he want this time?
He asked me to repay the favor I owe him by helping someone at a place called the Reliquary.
A reliquary? Interesting. I wonder what his angle is.
Do you think it's a good idea? If
Could it be
Pan
a
is our
trap?
best suspect, couldn't he be sending me into a trap?
Possibly, but Hecate runs the reliquary, and I doubt she'd countenance any of his schemes. My suggestion? Do as he asks. At the very least, Hecate might prove to be of help to you, if it's written in her bloody book.
Her book?
You'll see.
Hmm.
I want to send you to a party, Grace, one Aphrodite is holding. She and Eros know Pan perhaps better than anyone.
We
If you
should
go,
talk to
it'll give
her
you a
as
chance to
well.
find out what he's really up to.
We really should talk to Aphrodite as well.
You know Aphrodite better than I do. Can't you talk to her?
She and I don't get along.
Oh.
Like how you and Apollo don't get along?
Even more intensely than that. I once said
More
some things about
intensely?
her husband. They were true, but unwelcome.
Her husband?
Suffice it to say,
Which
if
one?
I showed up at Aphrodite's party, revealing Pan's secrets would be the last
Hephaestus
thing on her mind.
or Mars, the god of war. Ares, I guess, if it's Aphrodite. It would be Venus and Mars. Aphrodite and Ares. Also Hephaestus was her husband for a bit. Consider it.
One wild party with the goddess of love coming up.
It's less of a wild party and more of a somber affair.
You mean like a cocktail party?
Let me put it this way. Apollo will likely be there.
Gotcha. Expectations of fun downgraded considerably. I'll let you know what I find.
The god of music, man. He's a downer. The god of music is a downer. Come on. Select a girl.
When I opened that shipping container, I was expecting, I don't know, rats.
No.
Yeah.
Portal.
Instead we have... Where the hell are we?
It's hard to say. Weren't we going to some kind of library?
That's how Pan described it. He said it was a, what's the word? A reliquary?
That is where relics are kept, like magic items, like when we played D&D.
This is nothing
Bones
like
and stuff.
D&D.
Well, I don't know about you, Grace, but if a dragon came flying out of that mist, I would not be the least bit surprised.
You are such a nerd.
Speaking of, how much do you actually know about Hecate and this idol you're supposed to help?
Do you know anything about this Hecate? It's not a name that rings bells.
Let's see. Well, she was
Should
the
have
goddess
just
of
Googled it.
witchcraft, the really dark kind.
Oh.
But she's never really portrayed as evil. She was more of an outsider, lived alone, off in her little corner of the underworld. Do you think that's where we could be? Oh, that is so cool. Oh, I bet knowledge is important to her. It could be an angle if you talk to her.
Okay. Thank you.
I'm so glad I brought you, Freddy. I wouldn't know the first thing about any of this.
I could have Googled it, but
Well, I hope
it's good that
actually
you're here.
helpful to tell you these things.
Why wouldn't it be?
Because it could all be wrong. I would have never pegged Apollo for a surfer dude with confidence issues.
Huh. Yeah, good point. The idol we're here to help is named Asterion.
And you know who that is, right?
No. Should I?
That's the Minotaur's real name. You know, big bullhead, horns, lives in a giant labyrinth.
Pan did not mention that.
Why am I not surprised?
Once again, Google. Is the Minotaur dangerous? Oh, he ate people.
This
yeah,
Minotaur.
Killed them, ate them.
You don't think he might be dangerous, do you?
Well, traditionally he eats people,
Yeah,
but
he
he
eats
was
people.
also supposed to have been slain by the hero Theseus.
He's also
Not
dead.
so slain after
Yeah.
all. Pan says he has a problem with his love life.
Maybe he needs to stop eating all his girlfriends? Okay, I knew that sounded wrong the moment I said it.
We should go inside instead of standing out here in the fog.
It's more of a mist, really.
A mist potentially full of monsters.
In we go, then. Are you really planning on doing that favor for Pan?
Honestly, the reliquary is what I'm really interested in.
Ooh, a plan C. Go on.
There has to be some magical relic that could help me out. The trick will be finding it and getting my hands on it.
It's nice to have the
Probably a
tricky
trick.
option.
Yeah. I love your plans.
Sneaky, tricky. Hello? Missing.
I guess the Titan thing is literal, huh?
Mortals within the reliquary. Who permits this intrusion, this sacrilege? This knowledge is not meant for the likes of you. I shall grind you into the dust from whence you came.
Wow.
But I'm not mortal! Wow, does that sound weird coming out of my mouth?
You, perhaps, but the one with you? Mortals cannot learn of the knowledge kept here. Not ever!
She's special.
Freddy's not just any mortal. She's special. And she already knows about the idols.
We have been revealed. We are undone!
What? No! No, not undone. I swear, I can go, if you want. I will... I'm not gonna tell a soul. It's enough that I even got to see this place. It is so amazing. It's like the Great Library of Alexandria, which, you know, was destroyed, and one of the greatest tragedies of human history.
I have created this sanctuary at great cost. Knowledge is fragile and must be respected.
Yeah. Cool. Start over.
If you want someone who respects knowledge, Freddy is definitely your gal. Hecate? Meet Freddy. Music lover, writer of lyrics, reader of so many books, I doubt she even knows how many.
Hi. Big fan.
Ah, mortal. You wish to see more. I can see the fire burning in your eyes.
Could I? Oh my god, you have no idea. Ever since Grace told me about this place, I have been dying to see it with my own eyes. Seriously. Like, is that a spiral staircase over there? Can I climb that thing? Do you have like those ladders that like slide around and like help you go higher? Because I would love to just like stand on those. It's like my dream. I like, have dreams about it, and it's like my favorite thing to even just dream about. Just books in general.
No, you cannot be Grace.
Sure am.
Then Calliope is dead. Is that now? I thought that was not for another 11 months yet.
So she knew it would happen?
Wait, what? You knew Calliope was going to die?
No, I am not informed of this for another 11 months and 3 days.
Or I could just tell you now?
That cannot be. It is written.
Well, someone needs to update the book.
Yes, it's right here. Calliope joins Grace's band. They become friends. Months later, there is an automobile accident and...
An accident? No, that's not what happened.
Are you saying the books are wrong?
Yep, have a problem.
Guess I'm not the only one with a problem.
But this cannot be.
The sooner you accept that someone, somehow, screwed up your magic books, the sooner we can get on to figuring out what happened.
Uh-oh.
You will explain. We will both sit, and you will explain. There will be tea.
Yeah, nice.
This book you speak of, she goes back in time to meet a Scotsman lover who exists in the past?
Oh, yeah, several times. It's pretty awesome. You really don't have it?
Mortal printing has outpaced my capacity, I fear. I must focus my efforts on a select portion of...
Look, I hate to interrupt girl talk, but you said we have a problem?
Indeed.
Time-traveling Scotsman? Is
From
that
what
like
you
the
have described,
Highlander?
something outside the realm of fate has occurred.
Is that even possible?
It is, but I must follow the threads back to their source to find the origin of the deviation. It may take years of research.
Years? I don't have years.
How about a
That
week?
is
You have a
unfortunate.
week, lady.
If there is nothing else, I must ask you both to leave so I may begin at once.
Maybe we can help.
Is there some way you can help me that doesn't take years? Like a spell or something?
You know not of what you speak. The most powerful magics are long beyond my grasp.
What about the relics? Maybe one of them could...
No. You do not have permission from Athena for such access.
But your timeline is all messed up. How do you know this isn't...
My agreement with Athena is clear. Now is the time when you leave.
Please, please say it is written.
It is written.
I'm guessing she doesn't talk to people much.
I don't know.
We have to go to a
Hecate seems
stadium,
super
dude, and
nice.
we've never met him.
And super unhelpful.
Hmm.
Well, I don't think we're getting back inside. Do you have another plan?
Need to see the Minotaur. Time to use my
I don't
powers.
know if my powers will even work on Hecate, but it's worth a shot.
Ooh, a musical number. Do you think this one could be... do you hear what I'm hearing?
Oh, you still here? I had to run the entire... Oh, that's a long way, innit? Did Pan send you? Please tell me.
He looks a bit like the Beast in Beauty and the Beast.
So bad.
Huh. Looks like you were right, Freddy. He is a Minotaur.
The Minotaur. Was there really any doubt?
I'm so glad you're here. If you help me, I promise I can help you too. I really can. It has to be you. I am so in love with my dear sweet Kate. I just don't know how to tell her.
Oh.
Please help me tell her.
Write him a little song.
Let me get this straight. You're in love with Hecate. That Hecate.
Oh, mate, Kate is... She's just the best. Like, she knows everything and she always smells so good. Like, she's so nice to me and she doesn't even have to be. Oh, we got stuck in the tower together because we can't live in the mortal world.
Why
I
not?
know I could make her happy.
I mean, the other
Well, I want to
goat
try.
boy can live there.
Oh, won't you help me?
Okay, so you're in love with Hecate.
Inspire him to write a love letter or
Muse
something.
knows about poetry and the heart and how to make words beautiful. All I want is to ask her, but I need good words. You know, please say you'll help me.
Sure. Why not? What will you do in return? I would help him even without anything in return. Why not?
I don't know. Doesn't this feel a little weird?
Which part?
Helping him woo her with my powers.
You heard what Pan said. You can't make anyone do anything they don't want to do. You can only make them say what's in their heart.
Yeah, that's the part I can't do.
Okay.
Hecate might say no. You know that, right?
Well, she probably will. I mean, she's Kate. And I'm me. But
Do you
just once,
still eat people, dude?
I'd like to be able to ask her, you know, to say it out loud instead of thinking it. I'll still help you. no matter what she says. I promise.
Okay.
I do this and you'll help me in return, right?
Athena made Kate swear she's not allowed to say anything about what happens at the tower. But she never made me swear. Maybe she
Oh.
never thought anyone would ask. But I'll tell you.
Technicalities,
Even if Kate doesn't like
the best
it, I'll
kinds.
tell you.
If I do this first.
If you help me, any trouble will be worth it.
I can't even select. I got this. I guess we do
I
this.
can't say I'm exactly sure what to do.
Can't you just, start the music?
Yeah, but to do what?
Oh, leave that to me. I am so excited about this, I can't even stand it.
What exactly did you have in mind, Freddy?
I'll set up a vibe and you go for it.
I'm not great at words. I'm more of a dancer.
Just speak from the heart. Be honest. You can do it.
You cast a spell on me. Not literally, obviously. But I feel in summary, you and me are meant to be. 'Cause you put a hex on me. You didn't do it to me directly.
Literally.
I'm not blaming you specifically, just that metaphorically. Shit, can someone help me?
Ooh.
It's okay. Okay, what are some of the things you love about her?
Hecate, with you there's so much to love. Oh, I'm not saying you're fat.
Did not just say that. Tell her something she doesn't know about herself.
Oh, Katie, to me, you know you enrapture?
Ooh, good word.
Is your pallid skin, your lips are so thin, your love of books.
Astarion, I have but one thought. Why is it that you seem so distraught? Are you saying you're in love with me? You couldn't possibly. Really?
Oh, you're doing great. Give it another go.
You've cast a spell on me. It's a feeling that's killing me. But let's say categorically, oh Katie, it's just you and me.
See what she says.
I cannot hide from my reality. I can't help but think it's best that you forget me. I feel so little joy. My want is to destroy. You will come to resent me. I'm truly fond of you. Yet now it appears that you love me. How can you be so sure? What is my allure? Tears are near certain.
I could never make you cry.
It's not my tears I fear. What if I lose you?
Couldn't. Oh, I feel so powerless.
Let me be crystal clear. Do you believe this love of yours shall persevere? Despite all it won't face, it won't disappear. My virtues are few, and if we see this through, the pain that we share may be too severe.
Oh, of course she sings my song better than I do. Help me!
Let's help him out.
This is a disaster. Grace, help me!
Let's help him out.
Hecate, if you don't mind, I'll take the floor because I feel obliged to help this
Minotaur.
He's a bit absurd, he gets stuck on a word, but he flies like a bird when you walk in the door. There's no need to guess, he's already moved in.
Please understand, Grace, it's not him I can't face. My heart is a difficult place to admire. Hot coals at its core burned so many before, yet he carries this torch unaware of the fire. I'm tempted, but what you're all telling me is nothing will go wrong, for it's destiny. Have you truly considered this carefully? Black magic takes a toll, and if you lose control, the cost is paid by reality. Is my heart worth everything going amiss? I cannot protect you from the dark abyss, so don't dismiss,
Ooh.
just resist.
Dark, spooky things.
You think that I don't know the darkness inside of me? You know the stars, but do you remember your history? I love the person I have become. You changed me. Come with me. Come with me. Come with me.
Is there a list?
Come with me.
Yeah, let's see what happens.
Asterion,
Kate?
It seems you've cast a spell on me.
You will not regret this.
Not yet. It is written.
It is written.
Cast a spell on me to think I shall have my own story. You've cast a spell on me.
I wonder if you can mess these things up.
We shall write it together.
You've cast a spell on me.
Yeah, it has some charm. The game has some charm. Ah, lost the sound. Do we have enough leather? What? We lost the song. Lost the sound. Success?
Well, that was diverting.
Yeah, lost a bit of the song, but we got the
This way
sound
entire
back.
time, Asterion, and you said nothing?
I didn't think I was worthy. I mean, look at me. I'm only, you know, half a man.
You have been a devoted friend over the long and lonely years, Asterion. I only wish I had realized sooner we could have been more. As for you, Grace, I thank you for arranging this diversion, however it came to pass.
It was written. Was it written?
I don't get it. Didn't you know this would happen? Wasn't it written? Of course it was. It was also written that I would be unaware of Asterion's feelings until he spoke them to me.
But
Ah.
you knew that.
I follow the rules. It is written.
Okay then. What was his idea?
You have Freddie to thank. It was her idea. It seems you are even less like other mortals than I'd assumed.
What can I say? I like to see people happy.
You will need to visit again in the future. There will be tea. Come, Asterion, I wish to speak of this further, and find an appropriate outfit.
Oh. Well, hopefully he's stopped eating
Wait
people.
for me outside, yeah?
How long are we supposed to wait? It's been over an hour.
I'm sure it's fine, Grace. I doubt the Minotaur would break his promise. Say, what'd I tell you?
Whew. You still here? I'm sorry. Kate had a lot to say.
Everything's okay, I hope?
Oh, yeah. Oh, it was so wonderful. Kate just wanted to talk about feelings and that, which, well, neither of us are good at. Right, so, I suppose you want to know how Calliope broke into the reliquary that night.
She did what?
No, we didn't know anything about that. Do you mean the night she died?
Oh, well, I thought you already knew. Yeah, the night Calliope died, she broke in somehow. Thing is, we know she didn't take anything or even touch anything. I just remember the alarms, and I chased after her.
How do you know nothing was taken?
How do you know Calliope didn't touch or take anything?
Kate knows everything in the reliquary, right down to the last book. She's been looking, but she can't figure if anything was touched. It makes her so mad not to know. And it made Athena pretty mad too.
Athena got involved?
Yeah, when Kate finally told her, Athena wants Kate to keep investigating, but it doesn't look good.
Did you say the reliquary has alarms? Like burglar alarms, cameras?
Oh, no, nothing like that. It just has a lot of protections. You know, magic.
I don't know magic, actually.
Oh, well, it's just meant to keep the dangerous stuff from being touched. It was set off, so something happened in the reliquary. We just, don't know what exactly.
Athena knows what happened here the night Calliope died?
Yeah, Kate told her a day or so later, I think. We didn't know Calliope died that night, though.
What? Athena didn't mention it?
Nope. Not that that's weird. She's, well, she's not the chatty type, you know? She came in all quiet and cool, wanted to know who was here that night and what Calliope might have wanted. She swore Kate to silence. Not me, though. Guess she's not as smart as Kate.
You chased Calliope, but did you ever catch up with her?
No. If I'd have caught her, I'd have brought her back and Kate would have gotten answers out of her. All I know is that she was hurt, bleeding bad, but I don't know why. I wanted to help her, but she got away in the fog. Then I ran into Medusa.
Wait, what? Medusa? Here?
Yeah. Well, she's not normally here. I think maybe she was chasing after Calliope too.
Another suspect.
How could Calliope have been wounded?
I don't know. Maybe Medusa did it. Probably not, though. You know, I never saw Medusa near the reliquary, just out in the fog, so she never even got that close.
So whatever happened to Calliope happened inside the reliquary?
I guess. But we don't have anything that would attack anyone. Especially not an idol.
So someone else. But they did it inside the reliquary.
If so, they vanished after.
What was Medusa doing here?
She was chasing after Calliope too, I think, but she wouldn't say why. I asked.
Seems pretty convenient. Her just out there.
Seems like one of those Telltale
Yeah,
games.
that part's weird. I've never seen her near the reliquary before.
Couldn't Medusa
The
have
one with the
broken
big bad
in like
wolf.
Calliope did?
Yeah, but I chased Calliope from the reliquary. If Medusa had been there, I would have seen her.
Except with the gods and not, you know, fantasy characters from books.
Those alarms don't go off if someone breaks into the reliquary? They don't detect intruders?
Oh, normally nobody does that.
Calliope did. Someone else could have.
Yeah, but the alarms are just to protect all the books and relics. That's it. Whatever Calliope did here, it was enough to set off the alarms. That's all I know.
Okay.
What relics are there? Maybe Calliope was looking for one, but couldn't find it before...
Yeah, that I'm not supposed to say.
Do you have the golden fleece, the shield of Zeus, the sword of Damocles? Is it suspended?
You know a lot about that stuff for a mortal.
So it's all real?
I thought the
Neither
shield
confirm nor deny any of that. All I know
was
is
on
nothing
the
got used
desk
and
of
nothing got
Athena there.
This means Calliope came here the night she died. This is where she was attacked.
But we don't know by whom.
We know Medusa was here. She might even have been involved.
She might
She's
know
super
something.
scary, but you know she works for Athena, right?
She
I thought
works
maybe
for
that's why she was
Athena.
here, but Athena said she didn't know about
Didn't Theseus cut off her
That does seem
head
suspicious.
using Athena's
If
shield
that's all you
mirror
need, then
thing?
I have to go. Kate will be so mad if she finds me gone. Good luck, Muse.
It's weird. She should be
okay there,
dead.
friendo?
Where the hell is Theseus? We've made progress. I'm missing something.
Can't help but feel like I'm missing something right in front of me.
How so?
Calliope came here for a reason. Why? Someone has to know because they knew she was here.
True.
And Athena knows what went down here. She can't honestly still think it was me, can she?
One thing at a time, Grace. You'll figure it out. I know you will.
I guess
Athena
so.
is a suspect too.
Next thing is to go back to Pan. Tell him his favor is done.
What an adventure.
Sorry?
You're just lucky, Grace. Luckier than you think. You go do what you have to, and I'll meet you back at the apartment, okay?
Pan!
Yeah. It's been a bit more than 2 hours of these stray gods. Yeah, it's a bit more charming than I thought it would be. Charming little game. Yeah. This is about 2 hours of it. We're in chapter 2, or act 2. You had a first look at the game. That's about it for this. Hope you liked it. Probably a lot of spoilers in it. If you liked it so far, you should probably get it. Yeah, I think so. Anyway, this is about it for now. Thank you for stopping by, and bye-bye. Some silly songs there, but overall it's kind of charming.